So, welcome to another episode of Echomerx product videos. In this video, I'm going to showcase the Scotch masking tape. This is a Scotch tape I've been using since I want to paint my office into different color. So I bought this contractor grade masking tape from Home Depot, and I've been using that for a while. So I'm going to showcase this one onto the heat tape dispenser and see if our heat tape dispenser can cut the masking tape. Let's set the record straight. So for the records, this is a Scotch 2020 and it's contractor grade masking tape. And let's measure the thickness. So I have a caliper right here, so let's just measure that. So this is about 4.5 mil. And for those who are not familiar with the mil, it is 1/1000th of inch. So this is 4.5 thousandth of inch. And it's relatively on the thicker side of it. As I mentioned before, I've been using this tape for a while. Initially, I tried to load it onto this tape dispenser, but the rim, which is this thickness right here, it worked with the heat tape dispenser, but you will not be able to use the spindle with it. As a brand new masking tape, it will just sitting like this because the thickness of this rim, if I have to use the 3-inch spindles, it will basically be like this. So rather than using a spindle, I'll just have it sit like that, and it actually works pretty well. And now I can use this 3-inch spindle like that, and I definitely see there was no scraping of this surface with the bottom of the tape dispenser. So this is about 0.5 inch. And the second point I want to make is this does not go on to the side. You could do, I see a lot of people actually are doing that, but because this is about 1.5 inch wide, so you're not be able to cut using the side cutters. So that will be the limitations on the masking tape. But if you want to try that on a heat tape dispenser, so these are the limitations. You probably have to use a bit. If you try to use a brand new masking tape, you're not going to be able to use the spindle, but you'll still be able to rewind the tape onto the water mill. The water mill is going to pull the tape, so the tape is not going to fall away. Okay, so I'm just going to do the regular ways of attach it, and then I'm going to get the sticky side to the underside of the water mill, and here we go. So you see right now, it's cutting, and this is a 1.5 inch width, so this is pretty wide a masking tape. And this is also a masking tape. Remember that it's used to mask off the area for painting, so it's pretty durable, right? So even with that, you see the tape dispenser is still be able to cut into the masking tape. Even though it hesitated for a bit, I definitely feel there was a little bit hesitation on the knob when you're trying to turn it, but rest assured, it's definitely cut it. So this is a 1.5 by 1.5. Basically, it's a square. So this is square masking tape. So if you want to use masking tape to do, small strip of masking tape to do some job, and here is a perfect example of how to use the heat tape dispenser to cut and dispense the masking tape. But from what I have seen so far, I've been cutting quite a lot of strips, and there's no jamming, and you just have to use a bit of force to turn it up. But by the end of the day, hey, you're getting a square shape masking tape, and this is Scotch 2020.